forever. Together.
Tonight by important match of Seth
House last week is power cost for the honorary.
The knockoff focuses I've ever seen him.
SmackDown World Cup. Imperium clearly championship. Well, now
It's about an hour and a half. On Gunther's right, Gunther, who has held the Intercontinental days. Roman's right smackdown. Braun Strowman would focus the attack.
And Imperium, this collision deck in your favor was damn near dislocated.
The following contest scheduled for presenting Intercontinental Champion.
The wrestling boots that broke Jackson Spark. T21, there a look at the boot of that tragedy.
Let's point out that Gunther's a monster. Gunther being the monster of all.
Third about Braun.
Gunther is completely, absolutely not.
And again,
No
look at
fear
Gunther.
whatsoever.
Oh my goodness. Remember, Gunther has the champions and build the champions way.
Just do not come around often.
Gonna put the pressure on. Express on the track control with the Intercontinental title. And Gunther and the challenger during the commercial break.
Well, this ring ain't big enough to hold. Injured shoulder of
that somewhere he was taking out the shoulder a couple of weeks ago.
Braun at all until recent fight. Why not avoid
champion? And that'll bring Strowman 6'8", 330.
All right now, chopping down.
They take a lot of the power game away.
Gunther said it himself, with no skills before it takes you one match to win.
The monster among monsters in this.
This matchup swung, maneuvered by Braun. It's the
past week talking about this. And the shoulder gave out. Strowman not
for our eyes.
Champion, however, as we've learned, he can
a no-frills, dark.
And right back into champion. He won the. Was tied with Brock Lesnar for the man that Gunther is defending is out by the champion.
Look to the jaw. Did
back body drop. Yes, Imperium backing Strowman.
Getting wiped out.
Drawing the official and allowing opportunity now for the challenger. Kicks out. Braun Strowman. Wade Strowman.
Braun Strowman. Match to a severely weakened lightweight.
And Strowman now
absolutely wild to do that. Trying to shake some feeling.
Mentioned earlier. Strowman made big shot from Strowman. Gunther waist lock.
Slugfest at this point. On goes though. For me, the down on him from the
Strowman back. Puts into a
elite legs and Gunther even.
Oh, there's the drop kick driving Strowman. Two retain. Hook to the
split the diaphragm.
For the win. Strowman
etched all over the face.
Look at Gunther back to the bad arm.
A trick of his sleeve.
Cover for the win.
Here is your winner,
Continental champion retains.
What on earth is it?
What's this match between
the meat tray over the place?
Gunther would put Strowman away. Your Intercontinental champion.
Ring with Gunther as his week here in WWE.
Well, you know, it's been an incredible 7 months. Meanwhile, during that time, here's our progressive match flow. Since Roman and Cena win.
Why'd you think's better than me? Do you?
The bloodline
are going on.
You're a good Universal Championship.
You to disappear.
I have to just say this, okay? I am sorry.
As you try to be right there, I should.
You know, you're under a lot of pressure.
Is giving you the opportunity versus Kevin. Oh.
How's it going? How are you? Good. What are you talking about? Talked to them earlier.
What a perfect setup. Get Sammy. The chief said to me, he said, wise man, you're what I'd be showing for him. So tonight,
Whatever it is, you let him know. I will solve this problem. It's not a prediction, Paul.
Right.
The biggest city, the WrestleMania.
You're in for it.
Live at the Garden, Sunday, March 20th.
Well,
Because the Royal Rumble's to WrestleMania. One of the most. He won back from tomorrow. The Alamo Dome. The start on the road to a part of over a dozen is declared for the Royal.
When it is, will go on to ship whoever maybe hold.
WWE fans showing their one in the United States tonight.
Exciting and special to years. You cherish Christmas. Very Merry Christmas. Yep. He's walking around like como I came to see and to prove the Royal Rumble.
Mysterio tonight for weeks now.
World, but the personal just as bad.
Yep. Lunatic.
And somebody like you, Ray, every single day. But I digress. So when Rey Mysterio won, I said, but even more so, I'm sure it was. I mean, think about it. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, I understand. You don't have to ask. We need to know. Growing up to be just like you. Like you.
Out here by Cross. Mysterio fighting through this. Welcome to the skin. The Cross.
It is Friday the 30th.
Mysterio kick. And now, TikTok.
But wanting to enter the Royal Rumble #1. And it really doesn't matter when you come out for the Rumble. But they do make a good point. For the match last, I'm excited for the...
I got my palm read today, and do you see?
Of everyone forgetting that I am the big... Whatever you say.
I'm quite sure what's got in the lift.
You hear that?
Shoulder. He's trying to move ahead of her in line. It's live next on Friday nights.
Well, you know what? Zaya's everybody trying to in this industry, and she has been, but I think bodes well for the future of Zaya.
Oh, and Tegan with a right hand. And of course, from Wales, just north of Cardiff.
Burn on Caroline Street in Cardiff. On a encouraged her to. Oh. The Welsh firecracker. Suffered it. Wow. But wow.
Taking a kick out. Xia Li, however,
involved in combat sports. Brilliant here on SmackDown. Trying to
Women Royal Rumble
to gain entry into that Royal Rumble.
Think about it, Wade. You win the Royal Rumble.
All the complaints that Xia Li had. Rumble. Straight in with
Knox.
This offense from Xia Li.
Division, of course, the new champ.
Absolutely. A lot of women in the lot.
Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan match. Raquel after slapping her across the face.
Massive win there for
World's shiniest wizard, and it's switching gears to talk now about the SmackDown. Paula would get involved, effectively taking, saw the assist. The Usos with
McIntyre and Sheamus despondent after lots came in and brought how major statement made.
Listen.
We obey.
Written. Dream.
Raiders, and we want them tonight.
I hear you, big fella.
Yeah? You're taking from you're frustrated, but that's understand. And a young bull at the top. Guys, look, I think I have a solution. SmackDown Tag Team Champion. There you go. There's half a solution. You guys are in the tournament. Perfect. Banger. After banger.
is live next. Cody would make his way to
his intent. Sent to Bray Wyatt, but perhaps also
a Mountain Dew pitch black match, a pinfall or submission.
Isn't it wild how sometimes we forget in what you are? I remember that I am Uncle Howdy Monsters. I am everything. Who are you? LA Knight.
Going to make a strong statement of their own as they prepare to take on weeks at the Royal Rumble. You'll have the opportunity to...
You couldn't just leave it alone. You couldn't just leave me on SmackDown.
And then I decided I was going to take the bloodline out piece by Roman Reigns. He's the one putting you in these situations.
How many times you got to see Roman hug me in the middle of the ring? How many care of business? And I am proud to handle that business tonight.
You mentioned earlier a ton of pressure on Liv Morgan is in action here tonight on Friday night at number 1. And then she stepped up and slapped Raquel right off. Go one-on-one live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Friday Night SmackDown. I'm going to give you the momentum needed.
Momentum is...
Today, I've beaten Braun Strowman. Our sacred match. And go on right better.
Studded field in the men's Royal Rumble match. We also know this woman, Liv. Raquel Rodriguez will be entering her first ever. She is built to win this. A star-studded field
already in for the Women's Royal Rumble match. And a big one in 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Remember, in the Royal Rumble match, eliminated. The last woman standing, main event's WrestleMania. She'll be entering her 6th Royal Rumble match. It has been Morgan set a record. She was eliminated in 8, saying that she can win this thing. And Morgan sending right
loose here in Green Bay. Oh, not only biggest, strongest woman in the locker room in
what was it, a leopard?
It was a leopard, yeah.
Great.
I think they caught it.
Awesome. What they do at the Rumble in 2 weeks, and that is try to eliminate Raquel over the top.
As Liv Morgan just demonstrated.
Well, and that's the reason that brawn, strength come into play in your favor.
Liv Morgan is a sadist and a masochist.
But
Shawn Michaels won't appreciate you calling him a smaller individual.
Not immune to elimination in the Rumble. Raquel gonna drive Liv. No, Raquel's driven into the post. Dude, paying dividends for Morgan Wade. I'm not quite sure how. Not many people who would ever want to. And wait,
you need an absolute miracle. Your best bet.
Table. State of mind, to say the least.
I've loved Liv more Rumble matches.
Liv back into the ring so she could break the count. Now setting up to continue to cause damage to Raquel Rodriguez and show the lock of the top rope. And Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's set up.
High risk, and Raquel swatted more to the Tejana bomb. Covered by Rodriguez.
Everybody has their limitations. And just at the right time ahead of the Women's Royal Rumble match.
Main event, WrestleMania. The winner of the women's match could be Charlotte Flair. The 14-time champion last week found herself in Sonya Deville, and this was a competitive battle, Wade.
Class is permanent, and once you're in the center of...
Time is I want a rematch against... Show me how it works around here? That's interesting. Or are you telling me?
She walked down to the ring, she called her shot against Ronda Rousey. You walked down...
How unreasonable you're being with me. Let me...
Yeah.
Rematch official.
Defeated title at the Royal Rumble event, but tonight he faces Sami Zayn. Bloodline. They meet in our main event. Live next.
From Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Zayn said that Sami Zayn must do this on his own. Little Chief made the right call. That is not a prediction. Zayn solved the Kevin Owens problem. And out. It's live. It's next on SmackDown. For Rey Mysterio, he will clash with Karrion Kross.
Title at the Royal Rumble, but next week on SmackDown Live.
Tag team titles. But who will challenge the Usos for the SmackDown tag career? That's what Sami Zayn has told us. He takes on his former best.
At 266 pounds.
He picked his spot. He prayed on Roman Reigns to agree in the heat of the moment to finally win the gold.
Lately took on the new wrestling god.
Before. He had a great rivalry with Roman Reigns a couple of years ago. Again, endear himself to the bloodline tonight. How about Roman change when he found out that he had to face Kevin Owens, that he agreed?
Kevin Owens has had issues with Sami Zayn in the bloodline from day one.
To fight for Zayn. Kevin Owens, I'm not being used. This is family. Something you wouldn't understand, Kevin.
Sami Zayn has grown up and moved on. KO needs to as well.
In months of this, Sami Zayn kissing up to Roman Reigns. Still in front of Sami Zayn's name.
Because good
Sami have been through.
Well, it kills me having to listen to you because Sami Zayn just a smidgen of appreciation.
I guess that's the way to look at it. Sami Zayn with a shit of his neck. Zayn in control on SmackDown. Tonight in Green Bay, Wisconsin for Friday Night Smack. 2 weeks from tomorrow at the Rumble.
Bloodline simply do tag reign. Solo Sikoa undefeated since arriving at SmackDown.
That's what Heyman told Sami Zayn is Kevin Owens now.
That's great leadership.
You ever think of that?
Nonsense. You know, to prove yourself as a gold
acceptance of Roman Reigns and the bloodline.
You want to know the dirty truth? Every of a chance of being able to join the bloodline.
Well, you're wrong. Because Sami Zayn has been dominating much of this matchup, especially after Rumble. You win that match, you stop the record-setting reign of Roman Reigns.
He knows the stakes. He knows that he is staring down the barrel of
Kevin Owens going up to the top rope. Kevin Owens going to fly with a splash to Zayn. And I almost lost. What's Roman Reigns thinking as Owens delivers the splash?
Pretend the sternum of Sami Zayn.
So let me ask you point blank. Zayn wins tonight. Is he in the bloodline?
Official bloodline member. Should he pull off big
and pop a powerbomb, Sami Zayn?
And I'll go as far as this. If KO wants to insist.
Seriously.
What a great commentator, Cole. You should start listening to it.
Top rope.
To blowing the roof off this building in Green Bay. I mean,
Kevin Owens. Sami could not believe that KO kicked out. And the match could be.
That has to be Sami Zayn. It is win or out.
SmackDown. Kevin Owens has so much at stake, too. Kevin Owens hooks the leg. Oh, my goodness!
That landing. Too much taken out of KO to pull out a quick. Was barely anything in that kick out at all. A split second.
Out there for the bloodline. And Roman Reigns. Kevin Owens hammering away on Zayn. Both men back to their feet.
Horrible high landings on the back of the neck of Kevin.
Up in the corner. Kevin Owens doesn't know where he is. Sami Zayn has Kevin Owens. Solo, the bloodline. We're here.
Gonna be part of Roman's.
Believe it. Sami Zayn can't believe that the bloodline put himself to Roman, and I think it's Sami's mind wave.
Match Cole. It's about the greater good of the blood.
Now the Usos clearing out our announce table. Kevin Owens. Solo Sikoa now with a again. There's the Samoan spike by Solo Sikoa. Kevin Owens gasping.
This is for you. Yeah, you did good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Is buying into this once again.
I'm saying that one.
Solo Sikoa.
All the master plan and it worked, Michael.
तो क्या सच में खेसारी लाल यादव ने जो ग्लोबल म्यूजिक जंक्शन के साथ एग्रीमेंट साइन किया था, क्या सच में वो एग्रीमेंट खत्म हो चुका है या फिर वो एग्रीमेंट अभी भी बरकरार है? क्योंकि हमने हाल ही में देखा था किस तरह इस एग्रीमेंट को लेकर खेसारी लाल यादव और ग्लोबल म्यूजिक जंक्शन के बीच एक तरह का विवाद छिड़ गया था, जंग छिड़ गई थी, जिसके कारण खेसारी लाल यादव को जाकर ग्लोबल म्यूजिक जंक्शन के खिलाफ कोर्ट में केस करना पड़ गया था। हालांकि इस केस का नतीजा अभी तक आया नहीं है, लेकिन कुछ लोग का कहना है जो कि खेसारी लाल यादव के टीम के मेंबर हैं, उन लोगों का कहना है कि खेसारी लाल यादव इस एग्रीमेंट से अब आज़ादी पा चुके हैं, शेर आज़ाद हो चुका है। जी हाँ, अखिलेश कश्यप जो कि खेसारी लाल यादव के क्लोज मित्र और उनके राइटर है, उन्होंने साफ साफ अपने फेसबुक पेज पे पोस्ट किया, जो कि आप अपने स्क्रीन पर देख सकते हैं। उन्होंने अपने पोस्ट में लिखा है कि जियो मेरे हिट मशीन के वीरों, आप सबकी दुआ में ताकत है, आजीवन आप सबका सहयोग याद रहेगा। मिलते हैं कश्यप घर के साथ। ये वही कश्यप है जिन्होंने अपने चैनल पे खेसारी लाल यादव से गाना गवाया था झगड़ा और हल्दी लागे जान के, जो कि दोनों ही गाने ग्राउंड लेवल पे बहुत बजे थे, ब्लॉकबस्टर साबित होते। इन दोनों ही गानों को ग्लोबल म्यूजिक जंक्शन ने टेक डाउन कर दिया था, डिलीट कर दिया था, जिसके बाद से खेसारी लाल यादव ने कोई भी गाना अखिलेश कश्यप का नहीं गाया था उनके चैनल के लिए, क्योंकि सब जानते थे कि अगर खेसारी लाल यादव गाना गाएंगे किसी भी कंपनी के लिए तो वह गाना या तो डिलीट हो जाएगा या फिर टेक डाउन कर दिया जाएगा ग्लोबल म्यूजिक जंक्शन के द्वारा, जिसके कारणवश ऐसी बहुत सी कंपनियां थी जो कि खेसारी लाल यादव से गाना नहीं गवा रही थी। लेकिन अखिलेश कश्यप का यह पोस्ट एक तरह से राहत देने वाली बात है खेसारी लाल यादव को फैंस के लिए, क्योंकि उन्होंने इसमें साफ साफ हिंट दिया है कि खेसारी लाल यादव इस एग्रीमेंट से अब आज़ादी पा चुके हैं और खेसारी लाल यादव जब चाहे जिस कंपनी से गाना